Welcome back, guys. 0 to 60 testing today between the old Canyon in Colorado to the new. This one's a high output, this one's a regular 2.7 turbo, and I'll see which one's the fastest of the current generation and the last generation. We're going to start in the order that I think they're going to go, starting with the diesel being the slowest, then probably the 3.6, then the regular 2.7 turbo, and then the high output 2.7 turbo. So we'll see what they actually turn out to be. Comment your thoughts and opinions below. Otherwise, let's get right into it. Starting out in the diesel, all the testing will have traction control off. I'll do a little bit of a brake rev while trying not to spin it. And then I'll set it to either 2-wheel drive, 4 auto, or 4 high, depending on what the truck offers and whatever I think it's going to be the fastest on. The dry ground we have today, although it is about 30 degrees, so traction is limited, and these are all on different tires. So with that said, let's get right into it. Density altitude is about 2,500 feet, so the turbo models might be down on power up to 3 or 4%, whereas the gas 3.6 V6 in a little bit might be down on power up to about 8 or 9%. Let's go. Oh yeah, these diesels are not very quick. This one, 0 to 60, 10.43 true seconds without subtracting rollout. It does have a slightly heavier set of BFG tires on it, but still over 10 seconds is not very impressive. And now I'm in the 3.6 liter. This is actually a different Canyon than I showed you on camera at the beginning. This is a 4-door just like everything else to keep things as fair as we can. Otherwise, traction off, brake rev, let's go. Pushes you back pretty good. And true 0 to 60 came in at 8.63 seconds, so roughly 2 seconds faster than the diesel equivalent. I'm in the new Colorado now. It has the mid-grade engine. Traction is off. 4 auto is on. Brake rev, let's go. That's a big wall of torque that hits you in oh so much faster than the old ones. And true 0 to 60 on that actually came in at 6.55, which is awfully impressive. When I tested one of these during the heat of the summer, it did about a 7-second flat. So mid 6s in the winter, not bad when our density altitude is only about 2,500 feet. If you guys haven't driven one of these new Canyons or Colorados, you really should. They're pretty impressive. They look really good. They have a great interior. The back seats are still small. In fact, on the forum, some people say that they're actually measured to be a little bit smaller than the old gen. But honestly, the examples I drove did not hold up super duper well. I'm hoping that these Colorados and Canyons hold up better with age and abuse and work truck stuff. But overall, it feels cool. Seeing the double bulge on the hood is really cool. And the fact that this mid-sized truck that's actually pretty high off the ground can do a sub 7 seconds 0 to 60 and hit the G-force that you saw in first gear, that's honestly pretty impressive. But let's go pick up the Denali, the high output TurboMax, and let's see what it can do to finish up this video. All right, guys, and as I let the Denali warm up before I take it out and see if it is the fastest truck here, big thanks to Twin Falls Chevy for letting me borrow their trucks for the day. I'll link the dealership below if you're interested. They're great people to work with. Otherwise, let's find out how fast this Denali is. And finally, 0 to 60 in the high output TurboMax Denali. So it still has 310 horse, about 430 pound-feet of torque, so about 40 more than the last truck you had seen. Let's see if that gives us a few more tenths of a second. Still in 4 auto, traction off, brake rev, let's go. Oh yeah, that hits hard. .97 though, so that's not what I was expecting to see, but these Denalis do have a little bit bigger wheel and tire. The tread is a little bit more aggressive, so the rotational weight must have made the difference between the 0.4 of a second. So although they're still quick, sub 7 seconds, and in my testing, these are usually about 3/4 of a second faster than a full-size Silverado on the same day, on the same road. But that's what I get today in my testing. So what are your thoughts? Comment below, like this video if you found it helpful in any way, and check out Twin Falls Chevy if you're interested in any of their trucks. They have a pretty good selection. And until next time, guys, take care.